Siji, hi. Siji, my question comes to you. If I'm looking at more finer details for Bajaj Finance, the consolidated AUM book, that has also grown at a stronger pace. We're seeing the overall AUM growth coming in at 4%. And also within the entire AUM book, it's a strong growth coming in the rural B2C, as well as we are seeing growth in commercial lending, loan against securities, a recent growth of 7% in mortgage lending. Well, of course, the consumer B2B as well as consumer B2C business has degrown for Bajaj Finance. So how are you reading these numbers for Bajaj Finance in terms of the overall loan book growth?
Yeah, so the numbers overall have been better than our expectations. If you look at the AUM growth as well, there has been slightly more positive traction compared to the previous 2 quarters. And overall, we feel that there would be some positive traction on the NIM front as well, because of which we have seen some good sequential pickup in the net interest income. Overall, if you look at the provisioning as well, the provisioning is lower than expected. So this has overall had a positive impact on the earnings.
Question. The management says they hold an overlay and macro provision of 672 crore at 31st March 2021, and also they have done accelerated write-offs worth 3,500 crore. This is for the entire FY21 that I am speaking about. Do you think that Bajaj Finance would probably need to make more higher provisions going ahead, given that all management so far has been stating that it is too early to ascertain the impact of the COVID second wave?
So if you look at the present situation, it's quite dynamic in nature. So maybe a couple of months or a quarter would be a wait and watch, and we could see that, some things could go in for higher provision, but it's a more dynamic situation which is coming about with regional lockdowns. So it's an evolving situation. So right now to comment on the provisioning would be a bit, too soon.
All right. Well, I think with that, we will have to wrap it up. So, Gaurang as well as Siji, thanks so much for joining us with your take on Bajaj Finance. Poonam, to you as well for taking us through the nitty-gritties. I think like Poonam said, the one positive factor that we have seen in the numbers